Basically, that's how you get rid of crabs.
Really? That's interesting, because I was in need of something that really worked.
Yeah.
I've been itching and itching and itching.
Yeah, mayonnaise is not just good for, like, Whoppers.
You just spread it all in there and...
It'll do for tiddlers as well.
Good stuff. Hello, welcome. And if you've just joined us, this is TGS Live. I'm John Brown, he's Keith Souch.
I'm Keith Souch.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
This is the day of my daughter's 12th birthday.
Happy birthday to your daughter, Sophie.
Happy birthday, Sophie.
Lovely stuff. I should raise a glass.
She'll be going in a prison at the end of this because teenager next year. So
Ah, right, yes. So...
there'll be a hole that, not quite Joseph Fritzl style, but we will definitely lock her up.
In a nice way, with VIP style, with all the
Starting
trappings.
how I mean to go on, I think it's going to be a particularly dark episode today, so hold on.
That's okay. I will try.
No filter.
I will try and be your moral compass. Speaking of compasses,
My moral compass is like Jack Sparrow's compass.
it always
Points
points
wherever the fuck I want it.
it always points in the direction of what you want, what you want most.
Yeah.
Hi to Batman there in the middle, by the way, looking fantastic.
I know, the best thing to come out of Batman v Superman was the models.
Is that the piece that came with the BVS?
Yeah, with the collector's edition.
Nice. That's
And
probably...
a brand new Bruce Timm Harley from DC Collectibles.
It's a lovely piece, actually. I was just commenting on that before we went on air. It's a nice piece. I particularly like the logo as well, the way it's kind of black and
Yeah,
white.
it's just kind of new. Grab them now before they get really expensive, if you want one.
Yeah.
I would do so. We would say we'd give one as a prize, but fuck you guys. Like, these things get expensive really quickly. So, like, if they supply us, and DC, if you want to supply us loads of stuff to give away, we keep displaying it, and we will give it away for you once we've kept one or two of them.
I love honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty, always the best policy. But yeah, no, we will undoubtedly have more competitions and
Stuff to decorate our set here with, you know.
Exactly, but we'll give some of that stuff away as well because we do get it in multitudes.
We do.
We shall be doing that for coming weeks. Look out for that. Yeah. Yesterday and today, in fact, all weekend, D23 is happening.
Yeah.
In current news, it's all happening right now over in Anaheim.
So a few letters less than the G20, but 3 numbers more than the G20.
My head hurts. What?
But the G20 happened this week, yeah.
Oh yes, that right.
And
yeah,
now they've got the D23. Do you think it's got something to do with that? Why is it called D23, John?
I don't actually know. This was a question I was going to reserve for you, actually, because I don't know why it's called D23.
I don't know, maybe it's the 23rd Expo.
Maybe.
Disney.
But then it was D23 last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, then it's not that then, is it?
No, or was it D20? I don't know. I stand here, honestly, with my hand on my heart, saying I don't know. What I do know is lots of cool things happened.
Yeah.
Stan Lee was made a Disney legend, and quite bloody right too.
He should have made a Disney princess. That would be wicked. At the moment, make Stanley everything. The man deserves it.
He does deserve it.
And he's having a rough time, so, you know, give him all the accolades we can.
He is.
Whilst we still got him.
Yes, and I think that's accurate. And you know, that news coming out just warmed the cockles of my heart because he is a legend.
Should really fuck with people and give him a Star Wars cameo.
What, the Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should actually.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool though.
Yeah.
I think that'd be excellent. I think Stan would love to be in Star Wars.
Yeah, just a one-off. You know, it'd be cool.
I think that should work.
Yeah.
I love this headline. Ralph breaks the internet, because Ralph quite literally broke the internet.
As in Wreck-It Ralph.
As in Wreck-It Ralph last night. Ralph Breaks the Internet is the official title of Wreck-It Ralph 2, but I love the fact he quite literally did that last night as lots and lots of information was released.
Yeah, we knew this was coming.
And we did indeed, but last night's conference allowed for more details. There's some kind of plot information as well. Taraji P. Henson's joined the cast. She's from Hidden Figures. I really loved her in Hidden Figures.
Do you remember a few weeks ago, quite a few weeks ago, probably about 8, where I went on a rant about who owns Fantastic Four?
I do indeed.
And currently, in the Infinity Wars display, there are all the other guys, and then there are 4 undercover.
Oh, what, like a spoiler cover-up?
They're all covered up with like 4 models all covered up. with blankets.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 of them are quite normal human size, and 1 of them is massive. Now, I know what you're saying. The Hulk. And he's already been unveiled.
Of course he has.
So who are these other 4 in the Infinity Saga that are just sat there with covers over them?
Do we think...
I'm not saying it's Fantastic Four, but it's Fantastic Four confirmed right here.
Do we think that Disney have negotiated that with Constantine Film now, and that's been sorted?
I don't see, like, Fox going at it again.
Well, according to your report, Fox don't own it anyway.
No.
It's just they licensed it off of Constantine.
But I doubt they're going to try and do it again.
I don't think they will.
Like,
two
fool
goes
me
around.
once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, what the fuck were we thinking?
Why am I still queuing up for this shit?
Yeah. Do I think it'll be the same actors? No, I do not. No.
No.
Because literally only Kate Mara would come back.
Disney rule dictates as well. Usually, when they reboot something, they start over completely. A la Tom Holland recently.
Well,
with Spider-Man.
again, they don't need to start over because the fucking rightly or wrongly, the origin has been told several times already.
Yeah, it has.
So the Fantastic Four are there. The Tony Stark's building's up for sale. Someone needs to buy it.
This is true. Have you seen Spider-Man now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
We're going.
Well, no, but I read, John.
Okay.
Right, so someone's got to buy it. It has to be up for sale for some reason to bring someone else in. Mm-hmm. There is literally only one other person who would A, be interested in that building, and B, would have the money to do it. And it's our favourite autistic superhero, fucking Reed Richards. Now, you may think I was being naughty there, but look it up. He's autistic. It's official. And thank God we don't have very many autistic superheroes.
No, we don't. It's one of Power Rangers' greatest strengths, actually.
Yeah, it was. So, I'm not saying it's confirmed, but I'm saying it's confirmed. It's one of those things, I've got an inkling, and generally when I get an inkling, the Infinity War happens. So...
yeah, I mean...
Or Guardians of the Galaxy happens.
That...
And I've been having an inkling now for about 8 weeks. I started doing this homework, and I'm starting to think, it's not guaranteed, but... It's a hell of a prick tease if it isn't that. Because literally, there's one thing that looks like a person, and we know they're people because all the other ones that have been unveiled have all been characters. Like Star-Lords and all the rest of it, and Spider-Man, etc. And then there are these 4 that haven't, just the one side. And you've got one is a normal shape, one is massive, 3rd one is normal shape, 4th one is normal shape. And that says to me, Reed Richards, The Thing, Sue, and Johnny Storm.
That would be cool.
If
that's accurate.
Yeah. And one of 3 things is going to either happen. Either they've got the rights directly from Constantine, or Fox have managed to milk in a deal. Which is very likely as well, considering all the upcoming TV shows that are being done through Marvel and Fox. We've had Legion, we've got Gifted coming. I believe there's some more coming as well. From that sort of X-Men era. That will be coming onto TV, so we've got to keep our eyes sort of peeled for all of that.
You're enjoying the TV shows slightly more than the films, aren't you, as well?
Definitely, the TV is rocking way more than the films generally.
Logan aside.
Consistence.
Because Logan's
Logan and Deadpool aside. And they don't own the rights to Deadpool either. I don't know how the fuck they're pulling this off. Like, Disney really need to check out their fucking... They don't own him.
So who's got Deadpool?
New Line.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, because the whole...
It was brought up in a deal with Blade and all of that lot. Yep. Black Panther was in that deal, and Disney got Black Panther back.
Yes, most recent cut of that movie just came in at 4 hours, apparently.
Okay.
Obviously
so
needs
some
back.
shaving now.
Yeah, but that's in itself interesting. Ryan Coogler, great director. He was out in force yesterday as well for D23. I love Creed. So if Creed's anything to go by, then...
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be good. I think in this day and age, it's the ones you don't expect that are taking the money, like things that have proven this are your Guardians of the Galaxy and your Wonder Woman. All things they were like, oh, we don't really know about this. And Wonder Woman took all the monies. Wonder Woman took more than Deadpool. That's official now. Wonder Woman earned more than Deadpool, and Ryan Reynolds quite generously went and congratulated Gal Gadot on that.
Absolutely, as it should be. I've got into some interesting.
Deadpool probably tried to try it on with Wonder Woman.
I got into some interesting conversations actually yesterday because I've placed Wonder Woman slightly higher in my chart than Spider-Man: Homecoming because To be quite honest with you, I enjoyed Wonder Woman just that little bit more than I did Spider-Man.
Is it because you've seen Spider-Man like 4 times now?
And yeah, maybe it's got a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
I think so. Wonder Woman was
I know
very
4's an exaggeration, but it isn't really. And they've just rebooted the fucking animated series again.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Again, more D23 stuff. Cast was revealed yesterday for that.
So,
yeah, I thought Wonder Woman was just marginally that bit better.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, sacrilege! How dare you say that?
I think
and
Thor's going to perform really well as well. Thor has the potential to outdo Spider-Man here, even though Spider-Man has just done the weekend box, you know.
And I'm the most
proud.
die-hard Spidey fan, and probably the least favourite person to talk about DC movies. You know, I've panned quite a lot of DC movie adaptations recently, and now it's a bait and switch. I'm like, I gotta. It doesn't matter which side is which and what does whatever. You know, if it's a good film, then it's a good film, and if it's slightly better than another film, then it is. It doesn't matter what universe it's from. Patty Jenkins did a great job. Gal Gadot did a great job. Everybody's great in that movie, and I enjoyed it just that tiny bit more than Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Obviously, the setting meant they had to kill like Steve off, you know, because he can't bring it back in. But you know, and then you get the possibility of love triangle with Soups and all that lot.
yeah. That'd be
cool.
interesting to see as well.
It probably won't happen though. If it'll be interesting.
Oh, what was?
I have more
maybe
faith. I have more faith now. We've seen Wonder Woman, but still,
Justice League.
I know.
Maybe.
It does. Honestly, Justice League looked cool in a very we've just chucked it all together kind of way. I remain very cautious.
I've got to be really honest and say that if I were Joss Whedon, which I'm not, because he's a very talented individual whose creativity is realms beyond my own, but if I was Joss Whedon, probably one of the first things I would have done, first day on the job, is going, right, we need to reshoot everything with Cyborg.
Well, not necessarily reshoot, just re-render.
Because
the CG looks bad.
It looks bad. And that's the opposite thing. I could be honest with you, I really got into the Justice League trailer and then I saw Cyborg and I was like...
It looks bad. I'm hoping that's early.
Yeah, I'm hoping that.
That might just be as far as the work cut's got for that at that time.
I'm going to reserve judgment.
Because the lighting just looks all wrong on everything.
I don't know. I wasn't that excited for it.
It needs to look a little bit more like fucking Colossus did in Deadpool. And considering the budget of Deadpool, that looked amazing.
It did, yeah.
So they've got a much bigger budget, so they've got no fucking excuse, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
There's like 50 million or something Deadpool was made on.
Fuck them with his cyborg dick.
As Deadpool himself would say. Yeah. Deadpool 2 obviously coming along strong. No more news on that at the moment, but then there doesn't need to be. They're just getting on with that, which is good stuff. Apart from the fact that, of course, it's being directed by David Leitch, who has been involved with both John Wick movies and just finished Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron, which is basically female John Wick, which looks amazing. And that's due to drop here first week of August. I think it was out in the States next weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to that because he's proved himself so far. John Wick 1, John Wick 2 look great. Atomic Blonde 2 looks great. Atomic Blonde looks great. And then Deadpool 2 to move on to that. I think we're on to a winner.
I don't see how it can really go that wrong.
The man can choreograph violent action scenes.
I mean, if that teaser was anything to go by, it's got a thumbs up from me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Deadpool 2.
Yeah. So what else is going on at Disney?
Well, it's going on at Disney. Just going back to Wreck-It Ralph for a minute. They've managed to quite interesting. There's so much information to this. I need to.
He's got his phone down there. He isn't just looking at the end of his cock.
No.
Just so you're sure.
It's
next to his phone.
I'm looking to see if the mayonnaise thing's working also. So this is kind of a two-pronged approach. I am looking at information, but at the same time I want to see if your crab method works.
Yeah. Well,
there are still things crawling around down there, and I don't know.
Instead of those phone attachments that you like put between your fingers so you don't drop it, he's got one like that, but it's a cock ring.
See, so the thing that the Wreck-It Ralph 2,
not a very big cock ring, but a cock ring.
Got it in a Kinder Egg.
Yeah.
Just
chopped it off the end of a balloon.
So just to, if I've got this right, they Vanellope and Ralph escape the arcade. This is the basic.
And
plot.
gets on the internet.
They get on the internet, and she's in search for a Sugar Rush. She's looking for a kind of a fix for the Sugar Rush game, Vanellope. This is Sarah Silverman again.
Yeah.
Returning characters, of course, returning actors, and they basically troll Disney princesses, which is really, really interesting. They poke fun at Disney princesses, yet all the Disney princesses are going to be in this movie, and they're all going to be voiced by the original actors, or the original still living actors that voiced them originally in the first place.
The rest will be voiced by Peter Dinklage. Confirmed.
So, Anna from Frozen, Mulan, Elsa, Ariel, Belle, Jasmine, Pocahontas.
Just in case you don't know who Disney princesses are.
Every single one of these and their original voice actors are in Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Okay.
And every single one of those actors were at D23 last night, and John Lasseter brought them out on stage to just to confirm that was a thing, which I thought was very cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be great. I love the first one. We both gave that 2 thumbs fresh, didn't we? I think it was. That was a 5 for me.
Sarah's not a big fan of it, but I really like it.
I really like it. I think
it was a Disney movie made for gamer geeks.
It was. It was, and now they find Wi-Fi and
like, you can just sit there and just look at the Easter eggs. You know, oh, there's Zangief. There's fucking Sonic. There's a thing with Mario on it. You know.
But there's something to do with the site called Oh My
I
Disney.
imagine we'll probably see more Mario in this time. What with the upcoming fucking Nintendo part of Disney being made.
Yeah.
Disney World. So I imagine there's a bigger deal there. We'll probably see more Nintendo characters.
We're also.
I'm not confirming that, but confirm right now that's going to happen.
We need a star that goes confirm. Yeah. Also, Star Wars characters.
Sorry, not sorry.
They will come across Star Wars characters.
There's like
well,
fucking 150 Star Wars games, and there's 3 good ones. So we'll fucking hopefully they'll like have a couple of them from the good ones,
and they'll come across Pixar characters too. So it's a Disney universe movie. In a lot of ways. I'm actually really excited for it.
How much porn do you think they'll find?
I know, right? Because if they're traversing the internet, I know.
There's going to have to be a porn joke in there.
There's that side of me going, this is really cool, but hang on a minute.
Like, they'll try and click something, it will say, are you 18? And, like, Vanellope will just click it anyway, and, like, Ralph will just try and rush her away from it.
Yeah, that would be...
That's a good visual gag.
There needs to be something there.
I'm not saying whop out some CGI boobs, because there's a time and a place for that, and Wreck-It Ralph probably isn't it.
You can't.
The time and the place is every other time and every other place.
You can't traverse the internet and not cross porn.
I mean, let's face it. There's probably plenty of like Rule 34 stuff for all of that stuff anyway. All the Disney princesses and everything all done. So.
No. I just for
people
years
getting fishy fingers from Ariel and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. I guarantee it's there. Have a quick look. Type it in. Ariel fishy fingers.
Do you know what? I want to say that he's lying.
I don't even know, but I guarantee it is.
I want to say that he's making it up for comedy value, but he's not making it up. Like, this was confirmed. I saw some interesting videos confirming the existence of a website.
At D23. Confirmed.
No, Rule 34 was not D23. But you could probably find
R34
D23.
is D23. The week after the G20.
G2O. I want to talk about the G2O.
Oh, I do. I want to talk about it briefly.
Okay, go on then.
Right, this is an actual quote. Someone
go on.
On a news show, Donald Trump was asked how things went at the G20, and he said, "Oh, it went great. We had 20 countries there." No, fucking seriously.
America, your president.
That's supposed to be a world leader. But
that's your president,
because
America.
coming up, someone is going to lay the smack down on him.
Who?
Well, The Rock. Because, like, that's been filed. I don't know whether Dwayne, like, the Johnson Rock, like, fucking added it himself.
Johnson Rock.
Like, added the filing himself, but someone has, and it's been filed for him for the presidential race for 2020.
The Rock as president.
Isn't it funny that the race for 2020 will be held between 2 TV personalities, one a fucking megalomaniac fucking Bond villain, and not a good Bond, we're talking like fucking Never Say Never Bond villain, like, and the other one the most electrifying man of all entertainment.
Yep.
And it's going to be 2020.
Ron Perlman was
Mad Dog
well.
2020, an elegant wine with a screw top lid. Like, that's what it's going to be fucking like.
Was that wine? I thought it was fucking paint.
It was a kind of fucking wine.
All this time, I thought it was paint stripper.
The only way this would ever fucking come up in someone's head is if they were drinking a shit ton of fucking 2020. The kiwi and lime stuff, the stuff that really fucked you, and that made you puke up like fucking Exorcist style, glow in the dark vomit.
Was that involved in that time you carried me home?
Singing Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Was that involved?
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it might have been. Mad Dog
I
2020.
think that might have been the melon one.
Oh, the melon.
Melon wine.
Tried to smoke actual grass that day. not like I mean lawn cut. Lawn cut. Yeah, in a Rizzler.
Yeah,
Tried that.
Yeah, that was like scarily so 22 years ago.
Was it really? 22 years ago.
Yeah, we were 16.
Which is 2 more than D20, which has 20 countries.
Apparently.
Apparently so.
Well done there, Donald.
Well done. Well done.
You're
Right.
just a fucking butt ugly face.
Is there anything new in gaming? I look like I want to kiss Batman there, don't I?
Yeah, well, you know, gaming's weird at the moment. Because, it is.
Yes, there's something new in gaming. It's weird. There's your gaming news.
There's literally nothing. As I say, so I finally completed 100% on Horizon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Honestly,
I did that, right? Fucking well chuffed. At the same time, when you complete a game 100%, there's that bittersweet moment that you know there's no need to go back to it. Now they've got the new game plus on it, which is something that's just literally happened this week, so that was a bit of luck that I waited until then to do it. I probably will go back through it again, which again sings volumes about this game.
Yeah.
And with the scantily clad fucking, like, deserted landscape of gaming for this year, there's no way anything's going to be better than that this year.
So it's the front runner for Game of the Year right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
I mean, I'm not sure what else is coming out this year. Like, what, Days Gone? Is Spider-Man this year?
Spider-Man is this year, yeah,
So,
PS4.
So they might do alright, but it's going to take some fucking doing.
Oh, is it? No, to be sure.
It's going to take some. It's going to take some fucking doing, without a doubt. There's just nothing there. Red Dead could have been a contender, except for Red Dead's been put back till 2018.
See, the thing with that is as well. 60 plus videos on our channel. You can see this on our channel right now, by the way. Playthroughs of Horizon, and
There are 38 videos of 60 hours in total.
Oh, okay, 38 videos, 60 hours in total. Thank you.
Yeah.
That in itself says this is Game of the Year. Then every day you'll tell me something about it that you loved about it, which says it's Game of the Year. But the thing is, it's PS4 only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that right? Now,
which again speaks volumes for me that I'm saying this.
Spider-Man alone was making me go, I don't want a PS4. I'm not buying a PS4. Not just for Spider-Man. But now you're going, well, Horizon, you know, it's PS4 only, and I'm like,
well, we all know I love my Xbox, yeah. We all know I love my Xbox. But like, Sony really do make a quality game, right? The Uncharted series, undeniably quality. We've been playing Until Dawn. You can get that on the.
It's free right now, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's free right now, and you can watch us playing that as well, like below one of these clicks or whatever. They'll be there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Be me and Sarah playing that, jumping out of our skin at the opportune moment, and then pretending we didn't. We did.
Is it scary?
Yeah, it's genuinely good. This is genuinely good slasher horror.
I had a few people say this week they picked it up for that very reason, because it was free, and genuinely enjoyed it.
Yeah, we hooked up the mics and we started playing. So
you can watch that.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that.
Yeah,
I didn't know you did
amazing.
that. That's okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna. Apparently, there's about 8 hours. So we reckon we'll probably do that in 4 videos. So the first one was 2 hours, and then do your basic math, or someone explain it to Trump. Like, 4 times 2 being 8. Right.
Oh wow!
So hopefully we'll get that done. But so far it's pretty good, and depending on the choices we make, completely different endings. So there's a good reason to go back to it. It's the sort of thing that Quantic Dream's been trying to do for a long, long time. Imagine Heavy Rain meets Scream.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
now you're
right.
on board, didn't you?
Yeah. All right, I like that.
Decision-based interactive movies.
Yep.
There's obviously more than just decision and hitting buttons, which is generally it's quick time events, but there is some walking around and all the rest of it, and that does put you into a bit of a tense moment because the music builds beautifully, and if you do have like a good sound system, fucking hook it up and like just let things creep up on you.
Oh, so you've been playing it with the
with the
because we did. I remember that. You remember that time we played? Is it Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
and we played it with full Dolby, and you turned it right up, and we played it in the dark.
Yeah.
Pitch black darkness, just the screen for light, and it was like,
fucking witches.
oh
dude.
my god! And the witch, I was like, what is that? You were like, oh, that's a witch.
Yeah.
I was like, right, kill it now. Oh no, you can't do that. Can't go anywhere near it. And I was like, what the? And then it becomes a thing of terror in that game, doesn't it? And every time you hear it. And the great thing about surround is you'll hear it from any direction. You just go, oh. Just thinking about it now, it just creeps me out. But that's a sign of a good horror game.
So yeah, again, that's a game you can go for free. It's one I didn't really gravitate towards when it first came out. I wasn't in a rush to play anything like that. Again, generally, I don't buy many games for the PlayStation, but if I do, they have to be Sony games and Sony games only, because otherwise I'll get them on the Xbox. Just purely because I prefer the pad. Even though I've cured that problem now, and I now have Xbox style pad for the PS4. And it's made a big difference to my life.
Was you used to your Xbox anyway?
I don't like the PlayStation pad. I don't like where the analog sticks are. That is not a comfortable way to game. That is way more comfortable for moving like that. It's not.
Gamers together, strong.
Grab people. That's what it's like playing PlayStation. Like people with crabs. John's got some mayo for you. So yeah, that is very cool. So we've got Days Gone coming up. That looks really good. Spider-Man looks really good. What else?
Crab mode and mayo.
The Order. No matter how short that game was and people were disappointed, there's no doubt it looked great. God of War. That's a great series, and again, it's looking good. Everything's sort of got this what I call the Sony aesthetic, where everything looks very, very realistic. Oh yeah, and also it's like Hayden, panty liner from Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Married to Klitschko.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mr. Robot dude, Rami Malek, upcoming.
Yeah.
Dude from he played Ward in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
So he's in there, and there's Stonemayer's in there.
Peter Stormare.
Yeah.
You fucking pencil.
He's a genius. He's great. He plays this psychologist that's basically trying to find out your fears, so that way they can put them into the game.
Where is Raymond Reddington?
That's a pretty good impression.
I only saw John Wick 2 again.
It's a great cast, and the motion capture is fantastic. All the acting's there. Like, it's good. Check it out now. It's free. It's free. As long as you have the PSN.
Costs you nothing. Normally we talk about stuff costs you £50. That's free.
Yeah.
Probably was £50. Now it's not. It's free.
So,
Go.
Do you know what's coming this weekend though?
Go on.
On Sunday?
Go on.
Tits and dragons, 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 tits and dragons. So that's coming.
Yeah, that's happening. New series of Game of Thrones. Very excited about that. I'm a season behind.
Yeah. We watched.
No, I haven't.
We watched the last episode again the other day.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Is that the last season? That one there.
Season 6, yeah, the Steelbook edition. So we watched that all surround. So because Sarah had missed the last episode, so we watched that again now.
Beautiful.
So we're ready for Sunday.
Yeah, I missed the whole season, so I'm probably gonna have to go through that. Ramsay Bolton through that.
Yep.
Hey, see what you did there. Right. Also, you get a new doctor announcement tomorrow. Is that right? I thought that's what you were building towards. When you got really excited, I was like, "Oh, he's going to tell us about Doctor Who."
No, they said there's a new Doctor announcement, and I don't think there will be.
No, it's official.
It was official last time they did it, and then they didn't do it
after Wimbledon. So the Wimbledon final. When's the Wimbledon final? Is that today or tomorrow?
It isn't.
BBC One have cut, or BBC, depending on where you are in the world, BBC America, they've cut a trailer to be broadcast after the Wimbledon final, which will tease the Christmas episode.
Doesn't mean it will show us the new Doctor. It seems like a dumb move to me. I wouldn't do it.
Apparently that's their announcement.
Yes, but then why are people going to fucking come at Christmas?
Why are people going to come at Christmas?
Yeah. You know, all the faithful.
Come all ye faithful.
Yeah.
Not like as in...
Yeah.
Come.
Yeah, so, what it's giving away your fucking surprise ending. Like, fucking why do it? It makes no sense. Like,
I like kind of where it is
It's a prick tease.
I like where it's been left.
It's a prick tease.
I like that we're gonna. It's more prick teasing. So, what do you think? There is definitely something being shown, and there's definitely something happening after Wimbledon. But you think it will just be more prick teasing?
Yeah, or it'll be showing us there'll be another old Doctor on there.
That'd be so good.
Which is why I said a couple of weeks ago.
If Pertwee. Come on, Pertwee. You know what you're doing.
Or Shearsmith as Patrick Troughton.
That would be really nice.
Because
I'd like that.
would make perfect sense with the current casting of William Hartnell.
Because you could gather... Who would they need to... I'm trying to remember who's still with us and who isn't. Who would they need to replace? To get a complete lineup.
Just the first three.
Just the first three?
Yeah.
So Reece Shearsmith played
4
Troutman.
was Baker. He's still with us. 5 was Davison.
Mm-hmm.
6 was Baker. 7 McCoy.
So we just
8.
need Pertwee.
Hmm.
Come on, mate. Come on. You know
He
what to
dresses
do.
up as his dad for Halloween, so...
Come on, mate. You know what to do.
It was great. So.
You could be the reason
For a
that a
one-off.
Doctor Who lineup gets completed for a one-off special.
Fucking, it would be...
You are the
we
link.
need someone to cover her, but he's kind of an outside of the Doctor's Doctor, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That takes some work.
That would take some work. But, you know...
Because there's
CGI.
only one John Hurt.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Well, there's not even that anymore. So...
Rest his soul.
Right. So, yeah, and also, coming up very soon, Season 3, finally, Rick and Morty. Flying
See,
the
now,
colours.
I've only seen a couple of these.
Yeah,
I love
that's
them.
your bad.
It is very much my bad, absolutely, because
It's on you completely.
I only ever hear amazing things about Rick and Morty, and what I've seen of it is incredible and really twisted.
I love it as much as I love South Park. I do. I think it's one of the cleverest animations out there. To look at it, first of all, it just looks like crude, horrible jokes, and then you sit and listen to what's going on, and it's so fucking intellectual. It's genius writing.
South Park.
Absolute genius writing.
South Park makes me laugh so
Again,
hard.
South Park does the same thing. It comes across as crude, and everyone's like swearing all the rest of it, and essentially it's just holding up a black mirror to fucking America.
I
Just
know,
going,
there's morals in there, like how deeply rooted morals in just vulgar
There's probably
humour.
less morals in Rick and Morty, but there are some. But there are some lessons to be learned there, without a doubt. It's great. I'm really, really looking forward to that third season. It's been 2 years since season 2, so
South Park makes me laugh so hard it gives me a fractured butthole.
yeah. And some talking of things that have been put back for too many years. So that'll be out in October, but I doubt it'll be better than Horizon. It'll still be a fucking damn good game though.
That will be, if it's anything like the first one.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
great.
finally got around to playing the first one, and I don't think I've ever laughed so much playing a game in my entire life.
Oh, it's awesome. It's very, 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 very good.
Very, very good. Very,
Yeah.
very, very, very good.
So we're looking forward to that. That will be fantastic.
So there's stuff kind of going on all
Yeah.
around. It's always
I'm still enjoying Preacher. Preacher's still good. You know, Twin Peaks seems to just be shitting the bed.
what was the follow-up? I don't want to give too much away.
yeah,
I want to spoil it.
After the
what
fucking
the
weirdness.
fuck happened?
Not a whole lot. There are some cool moments. Blink and you'll miss it moments. There were a couple of moments where Cooper sort of became a little bit more recognisable of his surroundings. One of those moments was caused by a woman walking across in like a pencil skirt and like stockings and bright red shoes, which, if anyone remembers, the original series was the sort of thing that Audrey Horne would have worn.
Wow.
Played by Sherilyn Fenn.
What happened to Sheridan Finn?
I don't know. Apparently she's not going to be in this new series, but we don't know whether that's true or not because fucking David Lynch. Because she did everything with David Lynch. So of all the people, it'll be like Carl McLachlan saying no to David Lynch. You know, she was like his female Carl McLachlan.
Yeah.
She was in everything he did. Like fuck it, you know.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of
yeah.
that crazy
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying. What happened to her? She was like really prominent in everything ever. And
She
then
was in all
of a
this
sudden-
stuff before Twin Peaks, you know, and stuff after. So she's saying she isn't in it, but I just think that might be a double bluff. But and then there was anytime he sees like a police badge or something like that, he gets there. He started getting a bit of flash when he saw the American flag.
Oh.
Like so, because he was a big patriot, that character. So I'm hoping there's something to get there because there were like 3 or 4 moments of him having slight clarity in that. So we've got to be getting there soon. And they seem to be on the side of Twin Peaks, finding out that there are now 2 Coopers. They're solving the mystery on that side through very weird means, but it wouldn't be Twin Peaks without that. And then, so I'm thinking maybe, I'd love to say next episode, but this is David Lynch. So maybe the next 3 episodes we'll probably get fucking Cooper back.
Possibly.
Yeah, because you can't wrap out the season with him being fucking mental the whole time.
No.
It just wouldn't be interesting.
It's a David Lynch movie out actually this week, released independently. It's a documentary movie, I think, about
Okay.
David Lynch. It might be called The Art Life. I might be wrong. I don't have that right in front of me. I don't have that in my crabs. To be able to see. But yeah, I believe there is a documentary movie. There definitely is a documentary movie about David Lynch on the move presently. So if you get an opportunity to see it, please do. Because David Lynch. Yeah. What other reason do you need? So yeah,
he's a great director.
Speaking of movies, a movie out this weekend that we've both seen, Cars 3.
Cars 3. Yeah.
Cars 3.
Yeah, that was a nice connection to the Disney thing we had earlier.
I know, right?
Yeah,
it's all about the
Cars 3. It's weird, isn't it? I've been thinking about this, right? Mm-hmm. So, Cars 1 cemented one of the best friendships in Disney TV or Disney film, being between Lightning and Mater. In the second movie, they're not together. In the third movie, they're not together, other than very brief moments.
Yeah, I mean, Mater literally phones it in.
Literally, quite literally. So it's like we went way too hard on Mater in the second one because people just criticised that completely. It's like, let's cut him right the fuck back in this one. To the point where it's noticeable and you can see them doing it. You know? So there are plenty of moments where Mater could have easily have been there.
Yeah, he's kind of been replaced by Cruz Ramirez as well. Unintentionally.
Isn't really a comic relief.
No.
And I think that's one of the things that was missing was a comic relief. Like, yes, there's some funny moments.
When Mate is present, he is very funny.
Yeah, you just don't need too much of that. Yeah. You know,
he's not around enough.
So yeah, you can see they're doing that. So like, they went too far one way. Also, the trailer fucking lied to you. It's not the dark Pixar movie that we thought we were going to get. It's not the Rocky Redemption fucking thing that they basically made out it was going to be.
So
none of that.
So you kind of get in that trailer.
On the flip side,
you get sold that
you don't figure out what's going on until about 3/4 of the way through the movie, which for Pixar these days is pretty good.
Yeah, the whole accident thing. I wasn't looking forward to that.
Do
you know what I mean? I was looking forward to
the movie. 3/4 is a bit generous.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to the redemption thing, and obviously just for a quick plot setup. So Lightning McQueen's still champion. We find him at the beginning of the movie, still champion. Everything's hunky dory, and then along comes Armie Hammer as Jackson Storm and kind of knocks him literally.
Do you feel that I'm trying not to spoil it, but their choice of ending was a bit of a cop-out in comparison to what they set up for fucking 40 minutes.
Yeah, and here's my thing. Here's my problem.
We're watching this movie. Here's the ending of this movie.
Yeah, first act, fab. He goes off onto the whole crash thing and wallowing in kind of self-pity.
Everyone's saying he can't do it.
Is it the end? You know, and all this kind of stuff.
No one believes in him.
I like that. The redemption, I think the whole comeback thing is nice. I love the direction that was going in. Nice to see Nathan Fillion, or hear Nathan Fillion at least anyway.
He's in everything Disney at the moment.
In there as well, exactly. But he's great. I could listen to him all day.
Yeah.
Kind of coming in as the billionaire that wants to see him back on the track and his biggest fan and all this kind of stuff. Introduces him to Cruz Ramirez, who has to train him and bring him on his comeback trail. Won't tell him any more than that. But he's on the road to recovery. It's the whole Days of Thundery kind of, you know, like I'm gonna get back on track and beat this guy and all this kind of stuff. And then strangely, one movie becomes two movies.
It does change lanes.
It has.
I'm on fucking form.
Oh, I've had so many car puns this week. He does. The thing I love about the director of this movie is that he does steer the franchise back on course that it was kind of on in the first movie and steer it away from that.
Did you see it? Did you hear it?
But in the third act, it does make a handbrake turn.
Oh, that was like an actual joke.
A handbrake turn is what happens in the third act. And here's the thing.
It was an
again.
there it is. Maybe it's there.
There it is. They decide that they're going to slam the brakes on one story
and do loads of coke. Confirmed.
No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
Cars don't do coke.
No. So they
do speed.
Oh, there it is. Hey! No, don't say things like that because you'll fuel the parent groups on IMDb. No, okay.
No, that one fell flat.
Well, fell flat. Oh, there it is. Can I just get back under the hood of this movie now, please?
Yeah, I'm getting very tired of this.
Yeah, you
If
ultimately...
you've done lopping about.
Oh, done... No, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, it shifts gear. Sorry. And then you end up with essentially two endings.
Well, essentially one.
Well, yeah, but
It's one ending, it's just the wrong one.
Yeah,
It's the right ending for a different movie.
Yes.
The next movie.
Yes.
The slight weird Cars spin-off movie. It's the ending of that movie.
Thank you for helping me articulate that. That's exactly my issue with this movie, and I think we
I have
agreed on this.
no qualms with the ending of this movie.
No, not at all. It's still a lovely thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still a nice, uplifting ending.
It's great.
That's the thing, it's hard to be pissed at this movie because it is a lovely moment and it is really uplifting. And you're like, oh, that's lovely, I'll see what you did there, though. No.
Yeah. The thing is you could have done both. You could have, sped up some of the unnecessary stuff. Mm-hmm. Like the dirt thing. That fell flat.
The derby, yeah.
That falls flat.
With the lady from Orange is the New Black.
Yeah. It doesn't work the way they think it does.
No.
Again, this is for kids, and families, which is what Disney are aiming at. They're not particularly aiming directly at children. They're aiming at families, and it does fall a little bit flat at that moment. You could have sped that up. You could have had a race. He does what he wants to do, but he doesn't do it quite the way he wanted to do it, and then accepts that that's now over and he needs to push on to a new form of life. And then you could have had both endings and it could have been alright and a much better dramatic story overall.
And like I said, it has trouble working out, and it has trouble working out with us, whether or not it's a comeback story or a passing of the torch story, and then tries to be both.
It would be like Tom Cruise coming back from the hospital, trying to get back in the car and go, no, fucking, I can't do this. But Nicole Kidman, you can fucking win this race.
It's exactly like that.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
It does, but it doesn't.
But it's done in such a beautifully uplifting way that you go
80s reference.
You go, oh no, that's criminal. But how wonderful it was.
Yeah, no.
But, and again, the kids loved it.
I am really pleased that there is a female protagonist in this movie. This
is really important.
Not only boys like cars. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about a series. I'm talking about everything in general. Have you ever looked at the audience of a Top Gear fucking crowd? Like, I'm talking about old Top Gear, not new Top Gear. It's boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Women are just as interested in, well, maybe not just as interested, but mainly, quite as interested. And there are some women who are more interested than men. That's the way the world works. I'm not fucking putting a stereotype down one way or the other. No. And now there is a character in this series for women who doesn't just fucking turn up, be the girlfriend and have a tramp stamp. Which is what they said in the first one.
Yeah, I like the fact that
look it up, check it again. She's got a tramp stamp. It's weird.
I like the fact that
a weird thing to put in a kids movie. Nobody
notices her talent either as well, and there's that kind of not a black mirror, but a reflection of, she's just the trainer. She's no good, and she's kind of put down all the time and that kind of stuff. And I love that kind of empowerment story that it goes in that direction. I do like that. I think it's good. And you're quite right.
Yeah, it is. And all of that would have been great in a different movie.
Yeah, in a completely other movie.
But overall, I gave it a 3.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Despite its faults, it was enjoyable. Mm-hmm. It'll be a perfect film. You got nothing to do on a Sunday afternoon, take your kids out and watch it. That comes on holidays. Go and check that out. Everything else about it was great. Musically, it's very pretty. It's beautifully animated. And everybody that's in it's great, and it's good fun. I say the kids enjoyed it, and that's the target audience at the end of the day. They just lied to us with the trailer, and
when is that anything new? You've stopped watching trailers. You don't even watch them anymore.
I know, but Disney are normally pretty good at trailers. They are normally pretty good.
But they either put the last.
Weirdly, they hid more stuff in fucking Beauty and the Beast trailer. A fucking thing we'd already seen fucking 20 years ago.
That's out on Blu-ray on Monday.
Yeah, check that out. Emma Watson's shit in it, but watch it anyway.
It's still a very good film. I give it a 4.
She's out there for women's lib, creating fucking washing machines and all sorts of shit.
What?
You've seen this movie? She invents a washing machine. Way to go, women.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
How fucking backwards is that shit?
There it is. There it is. Yeah, I just remember. Do you know what? I didn't even get that at the time when I saw it.
Did you not?
No.
What women really want is a good washing machine.
Don't take that out of context.
Yeah.
He's being sarcastic. That's reflective of Beauty and the Beast, not us.
If he says so. No, like fucking. It's a terrible fucking message. It's not even in the original fucking movie, so I don't even know that they made a conscious decision to add it. 20 odd years ago, that might have even slightly have been a more sociable and acceptable thing than to do now.
from a female ambassador.
I mean, the whole fucking thing's fucked up anyway. When you break it down, there's a psychological fucking thing.
Oh, the movie itself, the story,
the whole story,
the original
from
story.
way back when.
Yeah,
the whole thing's fucked.
Yeah, and the original story is way darker as well.
Well, not only that, like, I heard two choices of men, and there've got to be other men there in the whole village. But two choices of men is like either a really big hairy guy that keeps her dad locked up, or a really big hairy guy that keeps her dad locked up.
One is more narcissistic than the other, I might add. But nonetheless, I'll just take the one that's least narcissistic.
Well, no, they're both narcissists.
Yeah, I get. Well, actually, yes. No, you're quite right. Because that's
if
how he gets in that mess in the first place. Yay.
So her yeah.
Oh, I feel clever today.
So, would you like the man behind door A, or would you like the man behind door A?
The hairy, brutal, kidnapping narcissist.
But an entertaining story. So give it a fucking watch.
Yeah, and it's quite moving as well.
Yeah. Ignore Emma Watson.
Everything else is great. Dan Stevens is great. He's a good beast.
Literally, they could have cast fucking anybody else. I try to ignore the auto-tuning of her voice as well. Like, seriously. She cannot sing. You can see these videos online. Go to YouTube. Like, and you can hear the fucking auto-tuning.
Or just buy a Blu-ray.
It's really bad.
Outside of that, it's a great movie.
Yeah. No, it's a good movie.
Luke Evans steals the whole fucking film, though. But just, you know. Yeah. As actually, Josh Gad's amazing in that too. Yeah.
Pretty much everybody else is good in it.
'Tis fair. But Cars, going back to Disney, Cars was great. Gave that a 3. War for the Planet of the Apes also opened globally this weekend. We talked about that in great length last week.
Much more length than he wanted me to. I haven't even seen it. Take it with a pinch of salt. Confirmed.
Gave that a 4.
Feel his butt twitching as I'm talking.
And then I
know because my finger's up there.
And the big guy. Convincingly, there are less crabs.
Yes.
This really working. Honestly, mayonnaise for your crabs. The Beguiled also came out this week. Sofia Coppola movie. I personally thought it took a really long time to make its point, but when it did, it was great.
That sounds like a Sofia Coppola movie.
Yeah, well, it's getting it.
Except for the "and then it was great" bit.
Yeah, well, it was.
Other than Virgin Suicide.
It's a period Civil War drama, so straight away, I know.
Really fucking boring.
I know the minute I say period Civil War drama, unless it involves Captain America, that's kind of you checked out, isn't it? Because you're not a huge period movie fan, are you?
Depends what fucking Civil War we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's been a few.
But I know, it was an interesting concept. Colin Farrell's amazing.
He generally is.
Yeah, and it's just he gets wounded and then gets carried into a school for girls.
Given the opportunity to be good, Colin Farrell is good. Given sort of free reign to do what he wants to do, then you get performances like you do in Bruges and Seven Psychopaths, you know.
And he starts off very charming in this, and he's surrounded by the likes of Nicole Kidman and Kirsten Dunst and Elle Fanning, and all of these women are great. And then things start taking a pretty scary turn, and that's when the movie gets really interesting. I think two acts of it felt very drawn out, and for a movie that's 91 minutes long, it shouldn't feel longer than it actually is. But then it hits the third act, and then it gets really interesting. So yeah, it's worth sitting it out for the payoff, because the payoff is gold. But still, nonetheless, I think a 3.5 out of 5 is fair. But check it out if you want something a little bit different from your average blockbustery type release. Then this is quite a dark, serious drama kind of / thriller.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Game of Thrones is back.
Game of Thrones is back.
Else.
Yeah,
you know.
But if you want to, that is also a dark drama, thriller, comedy, action, horror. Like Game of Thrones has everything.
It should be good. This is the penultimate season.
It is. This is it before it's
two
done.
more. That's it. 2 more, and then we'll have all the spin-offs and the inevitable extra seasons they'll add. They'll probably make the last season into 3 seasons, like it's Hollywood. You may laugh. They turned the last season of Breaking Bad into 2 sections, didn't they? Season 6, and part 1 and part 2.
Oh yeah, and then spread that out over 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they did that.
Yep.
They did that.
That's the way you do stuff.
Better Call Saul is apparently
great.
Starting to add Breaking Bad people. Because I suppose the timeline
Bad people since the beginning. It had Mike right in at the beginning, so that is good.
But add a bigger character.
It's definitely got a 3rd season, so that's
yeah, I like it. I really like it.
Fourth season. Jesus, 4th season.
Has it really been 4 years?
It will have been. It's 3 years at the moment.
I really, really like Better Call Saul. I'm going back through Blacklist at the moment as well because I realise I haven't seen season 4 of that. And that again,
I've still got half of the last season to do. Yeah.
Well, I keep forgetting. Like, not that I forget that it exists, but it's one of those series you forget that it exists, and then when you're back into watching it, you go, "God, this is the best thing on television." Because it just every single episode. There's no filler with Blacklist, is there? I mean, none. Like it's consistently engaging.
We rewatched Daredevil this week.
Okay.
In preparation for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily going to do Luke Cage, and I'm probably not going to do Iron Fist again, just purely because I've seen them both very recently.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely the Daredevils and Jessica Jones will be something I want to recap on before we get there. But it's funny, I'm spotting stuff that I didn't realise was connected to things later.
Ah.
Having seen them all now, going back, there was things that I weren't picking up from Iron Fist. But now I'm picking up from Iron Fist, so that's clever, linking those universes the way they did, even on small, minute details. It's
in preparation for.
Yeah, all stuff that didn't need to be there. It makes no odds one way or the other, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
If you know where to look.
I really like Charlie Cox as Daredevil.
Yeah, I think he's great.
And John Bernthal, who knew?
Yeah,
he'd probably be one of the
we were a little bit
the greatest Punisher since Tom Jane.
Yeah, we were a little bit. Tom Jane's still about. He's still good, but. John Bernthal was fantastic.
John Bernthal was great. So. And also great in Baby Driver, albeit brief.
Yes. Something I meant to talk about last week was Castlevania is now out on Netflix. It's only 4 episodes at 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the rest of it?
Did you watch it all? Because I heard the soundtrack. That's as far as I've got. I've got a soundtrack. Which is
did I watch it all? I managed to find time for 4 20-minute episodes. It's less than watching a movie.
It's 1 episode broken into 4 vignettes, isn't it? Surely.
And it's not even like it has an ending. Like it just sort of finishes in the middle of a fucking story, and then where's the rest of it? I was really enjoying it. Where's the rest of it?
There must be more, surely. Maybe that's just to test the water to see what the response would be.
And then we friends from college. Just started on Netflix as well.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the first 2 episodes of that and then just fucked it off. The trailer, again, it looked really funny, like Fred Savage and...
Fred Savage?
Yeah, and like Key from Key and Peele. It's got... what's her fucking face? From How I Met Your Mother and Marvel movies.
Kobe Smulders.
Kobe Smulders, yeah. And all these other people.
I knew
right? It looks like it's going to be a comedy. And basically, there's not one likable person in the whole entire thing. No one to root for. They kill a bunny rabbit. That was quite funny. Shouldn't have been, but it was. And then they tried to put mascara on the fake bunny rabbit, so it looks like the other one. That was less funny.
Okay.
There's one thing to accidentally kill a bunny rabbit like by slamming the brakes and it comes forward from the back of the car and hits the windscreen. It's kind of you laugh, but you shouldn't be laughing moment. And then to actually like put fucking makeup on the fucking thing, something that I'm very against generally. It's like, now you've overstepped the mark. I don't know why it was worse than killing one, but to put put makeup on a live one was, because it's the thing that people have fucking been fighting against for ages. And at the same time, they're spending the whole time fucking trying to reassure each other they're all good people, but they're all fucking each other behind each other's backs, either physically or mentally. Like, and yeah, nah, fuck that show.
I have no interest in this whatsoever.
Yeah,
the show, I mean.
The trailers look really, really funny. And generally, right, and this is a compliment to Netflix, right? It's taken them this long to make a misstep. in my opinion. Generally, everything's been good, whether it's been for me or not. Like, there's been stuff that I have no interest in watching, but other people have watched and really, really enjoyed. You know, and said all good things about it. Not everything is made for someone, but everything is normally made of a good quality, and I fail to see who this is for.
And
apart from up your own fucking asses, fucking Ivy Leaguers that live this sort of we need each other to define each other fucking lifestyle, which I have no interest in fucking being a part of anyway. Fucking cake eaters.
You lost me at putting makeup on a bunny.
Yeah,
I'm afraid.
Literally, they lost us at that. Like, that all happened, we turned it off. That's 2 episodes in. I was bitterly fucking disappointed. Like, really, I was.
There's a Will Smith thing happening on Netflix.
I was really looking forward to that. So what did we do instead? Because I wanted to watch something light-hearted. Oh yeah, we watched Tropic Thunder and not The World's End. What was it? This Is the End. Seth Rogen, Jay Baruchel. It ended up being a fucking Jay Baruchel fucking sort of day because Tropic Thunder, and I forgot he was in that as well.
Emma Watson is in.
She's much better in that. She still can't act in it, but she's much better in it. Like, at least it's funny. Everyone in that movie is on a different level. Of course, both of those movies have Danny Masterson and Jay Baruchel, and they're both fantastic. Really looking forward to Goon 2. Like,
yeah.
Sorry?
Danny
Masters.
You mean
Danny McBride. Sorry, he plays someone. Masters is fucking name of his character in fucking
Alien Covenant.
No. 8.
Oh.
Eastbound and Down.
That's it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Danny McBride and fucking the other guy's the dude from fucking The Ranch and shit, isn't it?
Danny McBride's great in Alien Covenant.
Danny McBride is going to have a huge future out of that movie. He's the only person that comes out of it really, really good, except for fucking Fassbender, who is flawless in everything he's in. I wish he wasn't, but he is. Yeah, I'd like to find fault with the man, but
I'll take that. Yeah.
Even if he's in shit stuff, he's generally really good at it. Like, fucking check out, like, Assassin's Creed. The whole movie's a big styling, like, steaming pile of shit. Fucking, it's like they never even fucking seen the game. And I wouldn't mind, but as a Ubisoft studio fucking movie, you would have think they'd seen their own fucking game series. But still, Fassbender's very good in it.
There is a moment in that movie, though, where he's like, the fuck is going on? We're like, yes, Mike, we're with you, mate.
Brendan Gleeson has that fucking, like, effect as well throughout the whole movie. Like, when he appears, it's like, he's got no clue what he's doing or saying. He likes the money they gave him.
I like the father-son connection between those two, though.
It's completely unnecessary.
Although, it then led us to another movie which
gives
stars
us
them
more
both
questions
as
and
father son.
answers.
But they then went on to star
They
as father
forgot
and son.
to show us the movie when they were assassins.
If you get a chance to see Trespass Against Us, they star as father and son in that as well.
They keep a whole room of weapons in a fucking room full of assassin prisoners.
Yes.
That was fun.
Well, I've seen that once. With you.
I really wanted that to be the movie that bucks the trend.
I think that the negative feedback from that, though, I think is what inspired the TV show.
TV show is going to be animated and it will be on Netflix.
Oh, okay, it's animated. That's not a bad thing.
No, it'll probably work better that way, to be honest. They can do what they like. It's so much cheaper to animate someone than do the CGI fucking stunts of someone diving off of a fucking high tower and things like that.
I'd still like Fast to be involved.
I still think you could do it as a HBO show, style of Game of Thrones, and tell different stories.
Yeah.
Each season.
Because that's the thing about Fassbender in that movie is he was quite interesting and his character was quite interesting. It's just everything around him.
You could tell a different story each season. I think that would be the way to do it. Sort of like American Horror Story or something like that. You know, you could really. You can put it in any timeline as well. It doesn't even have to be now. You can put it fucking right in the future, and that gives you the chance to tell fucking all sorts of types of stories. You know. So I don't know. There's a property there, but they just don't know how to fucking use it.
Maybe the animated series will be more of a tell. And there's another game as well, which looks interesting, actually.
Yeah, could be good. Could be good. I don't think it'll be better than Horizon Zero Dawn, but you know, I'm on
Horizon Zero Dawn, game of the year.
It's an original fucking game, dude. It's a good story, like an original, inventive story, which looks like the past is a post-apocalyptic future. Who knows? There are dinosaurs, there are robots. Who the fuck knows what's going on? It's genius. And it all gets explained, and it all fucking makes some kind of sense by the end of it.
I've not seen you this immersed in something since GTA 5, which for me is a tell.
Yeah. This might end up... Well, it's already in my top 3 games.
The other two being?
GTA 5 and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
There it is.
I need some more time to decide whether it's my favourite game or not. Because obviously those games I've had time to think about.
Alright.
So...
We'll play some more.
Yeah.
Play it some more.
I can't. 60 hours is enough. I might play some more later when the DLC comes.
Well, that's okay because it's DLC.
Yeah.
Dunkirk.
I don't normally care for DLC, but fucking I want this.
Dunkirk opens next week. Obviously, we'll have more on that next week. We'll explore that a little bit more. Something I'm very excited about, and I know you probably are.
Harry Styles will be in it.
Because Christopher Nolan directed it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We love Chris Nolan.
Yeah.
So I think
he's great.
And it's apparently it's lean as well. It's not like everybody is expected it to be a 3-hour war epic. It's not at all. It's very lean. It's like an hour and 47 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
Which proves your point.
It's.
I'm just reiterating the point he just made there.
It's less.
The point has been hammered there.
Apparently, it's
keep
less
interrupting him. It's going to wind him up.
Less on dialogue and more on action. And more on kind of events unfolding rather than dialogue heavy.
Don't say that.
But there's plenty of dialogue, obviously, but not as much.
The last time they did something like that was fucking Pearl Harbor.
I don't think this is that.
No, that was Michael Bay, the clusterfucker of the world.
No, I don't think that is this.
Jesus, I fucking saw Transformers.
I am seeing it very soon, so I'll let you know.
Fucking saw Transformers, dude.
But Dunkirk's getting good.
I'm having
good
nightmares about Transformers.
Oh, fucking Transform. Fuck it.
Did you like my picture?
I loved your picture. Megatron looks
fucking
exactly...
No one else has noticed that, but I fucking noticed it straight away.
Megatron...
It's my most fucking liked fucking picture on Instagram by a lot.
Megatron in this movie looks exactly like that dude from Power Rangers the movie. The old Power Rangers the movie from the 90s.
Yeah, Ooze, whatever his fucking name is.
Who is Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Played by... Who's also a great actor. Whose name I forget.
Yeah.
But that's probably the crab cream kicking in.
It's fucking... Like... It's so bad, this movie.
It's really bad.
I mean,
I told you this.
The only thing it succeeds in doing is making the fourth one look like Citizen Kane. Like, fucking, like it really does. It makes this movie seem better in comparison.
In fact, I've worn this T-shirt.
I have never fucking thought of before. I've never thought, oh, there's something worse than Batman and Robin, because there wasn't, and now there is. Like, it's just fucking. It's awful.
The thing is, if you've got to raise the bar with the greatest movies, I suppose you've got to try and raise the bar with the worst movies as well. No one actually intends to make the worst movie of all time, but something has got to be worse than something eventually. Batman and Robin can't hold that crown forever, and I celebrate the fact that Batman and Robin
they need to set up like a helpline for people who've seen this movie. Like psychiatrists standing by just to talk them through it.
I drank beer through that movie.
I'm assuming it had a script at some point.
I want to thank Paramount for that beer.
Like, Jesus the fuck Christ. What the fuck is that movie going on? I don't get any of it at all. Like, I've never been so angry about a movie.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. And then to see something like Baby Driver, which was infinitely shorter and made on way less money.
We're finally seeing that on Monday.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Do that. You're having a little... You guys were talking before, you're going to have a little mop-up screening day.
Yeah.
Cool. Do that. Go see all that stuff.
But, oh, God. Like, so, don't see Transformers.
No, don't.
Don't see it. Like, just fucking put your foot down, like, and say we're not gonna fucking put up with this shit anymore. Like, there's no need for it. Right, and I'm not big on fucking reboots. I don't think there's any need for it. This needs a fucking reboot, probably even more desperately than fucking X-Men does. You know, like it really needs it. It's so beyond clusterfucked. Fucking Megatron is in this. It shouldn't even be fucking Megatron. It should be Galvatron at this point. That's how it ended. Literally, the last shot of the film is fucking Galvatron going, "I'll get you next time, Gadget." Fucking like
unused Unicron.
Fucking Unicron's in Earth. I'm gonna fucking spoil this for you because there's no spoil. Unicron is here already, and he's not used at all, but he's here. It's fucking like Galvatron, the last movie, right?
Told you.
But even worse,
gravely underused.
Fucking, it's just there. You just see fucking horns sticking out and this weird mesh, like, and for some reason, Earth and Cybertron are becoming the same planet. What?
They were trying to do that in the third movie, though, weren't they?
No, they were just trying to drag it so it'd be next to it.
Oh, right, okay.
So then they could just like transport all the fucking shit to it really quickly. So, but
Yeah.
it turns out that Earth's been slowly turning into Cybertron for quite some time, and the Knights of the Round Table have got something to do with it, and dragons, and fucking Merlin, and like
He hasn't had any drugs. This is actually the movie.
and Merlin's a Wiccan, which is just them taking the funny name Witwicky and then making it sound like witch, like Wiccan, which is kind of an insult to a whole fucking religion of people. Like, and then fucking Merlin is drunk and like gets a transformer to gets like 5 of his mates together to become one big dragon and wipe out the nondescript fucking bad guys.
Saxons, apparently.
Yeah. Which is weird when you think about the fucking whole Legend of Arthur, where he could have been fucking Roman, or he could have been fucking British, he could have been this, could have been that. It's fucking out there. Like, it makes no sense, any of it. And
Fancy Legends of the Sword, way better movie.
and then they used the the old fucking eBay picture from the first movie.
Of Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, yeah, Ladies Man, whatever it was.
Yeah, and then this is what I'm saying about that. Did that not feel like a Michael Bay dig?
No, it just seems like the only picture they had the fucking license to, so they used it. He's dead now.
Shia LaBeouf's character?
Yeah.
I guess he was on the wall of past...
Well,
people-
yeah, she's the last Wiccan.
Which means he's dead.
Which means he's dead, yeah. There's no more Wickies.
They just killed him off.
Yeah, they just killed him off, and his mum and his dad.
That seems really dark.
Yeah, they just killed him off. Bumblebee doesn't seem to give a shit. He's got Mark Wahlberg and a girl's voice and then a normal voice and really fucking shit. Hot Rod is French. In a world where fucking
Judd Nelson still
exists and is not exactly busy right now. Hot Rod is the fucking dude. He's the young kid that comes up from the fucking bleachers and just saves the day. Like, steps up to a responsibility he didn't know that he was ready for because he had no choice in the matter. And that's a great story. Now, he's been around for years. Transformers beat the Nazis. That's in there as well. And fucking... like, he's French. And why is he French? Because he likes the accent. It's a really bad accent. Like, it's not even... It's like a comic book French accent.
Andy Hawkins is the best thing in that movie.
Yeah, and it's because he swears. And that's puerile humour. Like, the transforming submarine doesn't transform.
The one in Gosport?
Yeah, this, like...
Or Dover?
That's what I thought.
That's just all terrible. Yeah, like, there is fucking... The Thames leads into fucking Gosport and Portsmouth at one end, and at the other end is Dover.
Yeah.
None of that is geographically fucking correct. Like, at all. Like,
I love the fact that Siri
remotely.
agreed with you.
I just can't fucking... I can't begin to tell you how... It took me a long time to see this movie on the basis that I thought this is going to be shit, and everyone kept confirming it was going to be shit. But I've seen the others, so I had to finish, had to see it.
Drag his ass into a theatre, and he did it painstakingly. We had to apply him with alcohol.
It's the problem with OCDs. I've got a couple. It's the reason I bought fucking Batman and Robin no less than 4 times without watching it ever again since in the cinema. Like, fucking... I know I'm going to buy this movie. I'm going to at least wait until it's like £3, which probably will be about 2 weeks after it fucking comes out when it hits the bargain bins. Like, it's a fucking steaming pile of shit. Like, seriously, Paramount, fucking, you need to have a word with yourselves because it's awful. It's so bad. Don't let this happen again. Like, at some point, you were a fucking, like, powerhouse studio that people took seriously. Now you're just a fucking laughing stock. Look at the fucking state of this shit. It's just awful. Just fucking do one on this fucking thing and just get rid of it and get it fucking rebooted. It has the potential to be one of the greatest fucking sci-fi series of all time, and you are just fisting it right up the fucking ass, and it's just killing me. It's killing me dead inside. You're hurting me, and you're hurting everyone else around us. And you're only making worse movies look better. Like, Batman and Robin is better than you. That should be fucking alarm bells. Alarm bells should be ringing. It's like you've just fucking made Cutthroat Island. You fucking deserve to be gone, like, from something this fucking shit. You should never have made the money you made. You do not deserve a fucking penny of it. And that's just my 2 cents. It's so bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So bad.
It's pretty fucking bad.
It's worse than that. I was holding it in.
You clearly.
I was holding back.
Clearly. You were pregnant with hatred for
I
this
still
fucking
am. I
piece
didn't
of
even
shit.
release all of it.
It is awful. It is awful. And like you
It
say,
doesn't
this
get a star.
this is
Because a star is up to 20%. It doesn't deserve 20%.
a studio that gave us The Godfather
I know.
and Top Gun. And all other kinds of great stuff from
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
The studio that gave us Raiders, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. And people complained about their childhood being raped from the fucking fourth indie movie. Which, again, like, is fucking Casablanca in comparison to this movie. You know? Fucking, just so fucking bad. Please don't let this happen again. We should have all seen it coming. We mentioned it already. We all saw Pearl Harbor. Right? Stop letting this man make movies. He has 4 sunsets every hour. Like, at some point you will follow 3 or 4 fucking helicopters all flying in a fucking way they never would fly, just because it cinematically looks good against the sunset. Yeah, another sunset. There'll be another shot where a helicopter goes overhead, and the camera will pan round as the hero is getting up and looking up, whilst in a wind machine, in a sunset. And that's all he can do. That's all he can do. Please don't let him do it anymore.
I can't interject because it's all accurate.
Please don't let him do it anymore. Please. Hashtag stop Michael Bay now.
And if you haven't seen it yet, and you were thinking of going to
He
see
says
it,
he's not going to do anymore.
and you have money to
But
go
he
and see
said
something,
that after the second one.
you were just putting that money
And then
aside.
he said that after the third one.
You were saying, do you know what? I'm going to go and see Transformers tonight. Now you know you're not going to do that. Do you know what you're going to do?
Slowly
You're gonna
punch
go watch
yourself
Baby
in the
Driver.
cock. It'll be so much fucking more fun.
Go see Baby Driver. Go see War for the Planet of the Apes. Go and see Cars 3.
Wank wearing a chainmail glove. That'll be more fun.
Any of these things are better than Transformers The Last Night.
It has no script. It makes no sense. I said a few weeks ago, well, it looks like that little girl doesn't need to be there. She fucking didn't. I don't know what she was doing there.
Oh, there it is.
It's really weird.
You called it from the off. Was it
It's
satisfying knowing that you were right, though?
No. I would so much rather have been wrong, and I'd much rather be wrong on all these things. So I'm complaining, yes, but I'm complaining because I want to be wrong. Like,
There you go. Filmmakers, prove him wrong.
I want to be wrong about your fucking steaming piles. You know?
No more Transformers.
No, please stop it. You're hurting everyone. You know? How many people?
Except for your bank balance.
Yeah.
There's a winged pigeon.
How many people need to suffer for this? Like,
Where the dove from the bug?
there should be like a phone line for people. As I said,
I can't see that. I'm
Give
blind.
generously now. Like let's all come together and like all get together and we could start like a Kickstarter for a Transformers movie. We'll give all the money to Paramount, but they can only have it if they don't fucking let Michael Bay anywhere near it. No producer credit, fucking no, none of that. What we'll do is you can have this money if you'll reboot the thing and actually fucking pay attention to the source material. That would be great. That would be the fucking thing to do. Like, we'll all buy our tickets now.
There you go.
And then if we fuck up, then you got to give us a refund because that's the way Kickstarter works. We're gonna hold you to it. It might be the only way to fucking do it. Seriously.
That's that.
I've never hated a movie as much as I hate this movie.
The good thing about that is it's not the only movie that's out there right now.
No.
So
There are
thankfully
so
you
much
have
better.
plenty of other good
And
options.
I know we've ranted about this for like 4 weeks, and I was ranting about it before I got to saw it. Like, and it's just really sat badly with me. So bad, so bad, and it just gets sour, and I have nightmares. I'm waking up in a sweat, and my heart's pounding. And I'm thinking, Michael Bay's coming after me. He wants to make a movie. Like, I don't know what it's about, but at some point he's probably gonna rape me and my childhood.
What the fuck?
Because that's what he does. Michael Bay,
Fucking shit.
soul rapist. Yeah.
Oh.
The Fister of Dreams. That's what it is.
Anywho,
John is dying to sign off now.
No,
Just to say anything worse.
No,
I've interviewed the man.
You have interviewed him.
I
my
gave him
next
the
question
fucking
was:
benefit of the doubt
would
back
you
then.
say all of this stuff again if you had that moment again?
I tried to find the only nice thing I could think to say about the second movie, and that was that at no point did he waste any fucking time by not having action, which was kind of like a fucking backhanded fucking compliment. You know, it basically said, at no point did you worry about shit like story. You just fucking... But instead of saying that, I said he put tons and tons of action in it, right? Which was a nice way. I'm done now, Michael. No, I'm done. I can't be nice about this. I can't think of anything redeeming about it. Yeah, nothing.
I liked Anthony Hopkins.
Even the fact that it ended didn't fucking give me any penance, because as I say, the nightmares afterwards. The nightmares.
I have nothing fresh to add to this because I'm done with this movie, I've seen so many better ones.
It just makes the first four look so much better. Like, the first one is still a good movie. The second one is a half entertaining piece of shit, right? But
it makes the second one look better.
Yeah. The third one is pretty good. Other than there's a couple of weird things in the edits. There is. The fourth one, I criticised it harshly when it came out, and I'm sorry about that, because for the first half of it, it's a good movie. It really is. It had the potential to be great, and even by the end of it, it still made a damn sight more sense than this did. In fact, I think back then I gave it like 1 star. I'll fucking tack on another star for that one. Like, I was harsh about it, like, just to prove that I'm a good guy. I'm not just here to poo-poo you. I'll give that 40%. Like, pushing to 2.5, 50%, because 50% of it was a good movie. So I think that's fair. And then after that, like, fuck it doesn't matter. But this doesn't deserve 1. Like, that's how bad this is. If I could literally, physically bring myself to mathematically allow it to be negative, I would. But it doesn't make sense for a product to be negative, because something exists. So therefore, 0 is fine. Because that's how much fucks it seems to give about its audience. If the filmmaker gives 0 fucks about you, we give it a 0 fucking score.
It's like a bold barber.
That's it. He has no respect for he has no respect for you or what you want to see. He just keeps putting stuff out and hopes you don't notice. He's never seen his own fucking movies. At no point do any of these things coincide. At the end of each movie, it's like, oh shit, people have fucking decided there's no more, we're not allowed to have Autobots anymore. Well, we fucking knew that at the beginning of the last movie, Michael, because you said it then as well. I know this is a big rant now, and it'll probably just get edited down to it's just this at the end, like, fucking on its own. It deserves to be a piece on its own. I'll cut this up later, and it'll just be Keith rants about fucking Transformers.
Yay!
Like, we'll put that out on its own as well. And, you know, if you've watched all of this, that'll be great too. But seriously, like, fuck you all, because hurts me so bad.
Well, I want to thank you.
Yes, that'll do.
That's some soul cleansing right there.
Yeah,
Do you feel
okay.
better?
Yeah, no. Because it still exists.
Because it exists and it's still taking money.
And I know
so no.
I'll buy it. I know I will, because of fucking OCDs and collection completion.
Oh.
I think he owes me a free copy. He owes everyone a free copy. Like, he doesn't deserve any of the money he made on this movie. He now needs to just fucking send this out, and then maybe that'll be good. I don't know. But then again, that could just be like fucking chemical warfare, couldn't it? It's equivalent. It's the visual equivalent of chemical warfare, giving everybody a free copy of Transformers. You know? I mean, let's say, how much money did it make? It was in the... It did all right. It didn't do as well as it had previously.
You know what? I'm going to look it up.
Right?
I'm going to look it up.
And then we'll divide that by, say, 12, and then that'll give us an idea of how many people have seen it, on an average. You know?
Okay.
And that's how many people are stupider in the world now for having seen it.
Transformers: The Last Night box office.
It's a plague. It's a plague on intelligence. It's a plague on film.
The Last Night box office. This.
I can't even say Jablonski did a good job on the fucking score because, like, I just didn't care.
Okay, so
anymore.
far, Transformers: The Last Night has taken $496.5 million.
$500 million. $500 million.
Yep. 496.5 million US dollars.
Jesus Christ. $500 million.
That's its take
with a B.
on this day. That is its current taking.
Oh, Jesus. So that's what? So we'll just quickly add this up. Calculator.
I'll let you run this through, man, because when you're on one, you're on
5,
one.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
So $500 million. Go and see Baby Driver.
Okay, so $500 million
Go.
divided by 12, which is about the average of a price ticket, right?
Yeah, just say $12 a ticket.
Yeah. Right, so that's 41,666. No, yes, 41,666,666.7 people are more fucking mentally damaged now because of this movie. They are stupider. Their IQs have been lowered. Their outlook on life has been diminished. Hope has been taken from these people.
He's making this like an epidemic.
It's just
I can't see.
it's just
Something's happening.
Something
over there,
is-
I can't see.
something is very wrong in this world, and it isn't just Trump. Michael Bay is wrong as well.
Michael Bay's movie Trump.
It's, right? And it's not to say this has always been the case, because I enjoy Bad Boys.
Bad Boys is great.
Yeah, fucking
Fucking love it.
Armageddon is fucking nonsense, but it's damn enjoyable nonsense, Michael.
Yeah.
Like, chokes me up when fucking Bruce dies. Spoiler. If you haven't seen that movie by now, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm not expecting that spoiler. Alright, it's there. Did you do The Rock?
Yeah, he did. I think he did. Yeah.
Love The Rock. Best movie you did.
Rock's great.
Alright. Pain and Gain was a bit weird, but I could see what you're going for. You know, you were trying to be a little bit more serious. Didn't quite manage it. You still did your turny shots and all the rest of it. And it wasn't as funny as you thought it was, and you advertised it one way and it was something else completely. But you were trying. We could see you tried. You tried. You tried to be a proper director on that movie. Didn't quite work. But The Rock's good. If it's yours, pretty sure it is.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain it is.
yeah. Did you do Con Air? That isn't him, is it?
No, Con Air is Simon West.
No, Simon West. Simon West sucks as well. Like,
I like Simon West.
not for Con Air. It's awful.
I like Simon West. I like other Simon West things.
No. Like what? Tuna.
No, not. Speaking of tuna, my mayonnaise is dried out, and my crabs, I think.
Oh, that's
are-
John West, isn't it?
John West. Thank
John
you.
West.
My
I was thinking of
mayonnaise.
salmon, and I was thinking of Wests. Salmon Wests. Yeah. Well, Simon and West.
Salmon West. John West tuna.
Salmon. He does
That's
salmon
where
as
he
well.
went
He
that,
does
and then
salmon
that
cans.
reminded me of mayo, which
He does
reminded me of
salmon
the crabs.
cans. Yeah.
The men in white coats are on their way.
Which
Yeah.
reminded me of crabs, which have now cleared up.
Yeah. Fred West.
Right, and on that note, it's time to go.
That's not-
As soon as you go in that direction, it's time to leave.
He doesn't really say he did left
If you've been following us all the way through, thank you very much. If you agree, disagree, or want to have a similar rant, you can do so in the comments. Thank you very much. Keep Ouch.
Hello.
I definitely think that should be in the individual
Get
video. as
t-shirts. Right. No. Michael Bay. No.
well. We'll work on that
That's
as well.
a bad Michael
That could
If
Bay.
you see him in the street,
That could be
say
a
no.
That could be a merch shop thing. We could probably
No,
work on
just
it.
say no.
Just say
to
no.
Michael Bay.
No. Okay. Thank you.
Michael Bay is damaging kids more than drugs did to fucking Sarah on Grange Hill. Just say no.
Good night and God bless from me. He may want to stay on for a little while.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. We'll have all the latest updates, including my thoughts on Dunkirk.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.